Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm back with on the YouTube grind. First of all, disclaimer: this is not suitable for children or those under the age of 18. So the disclaimers are to be had. We're going to jump right back in where we left off the last time, which was a pretty long time ago for you, or I don't know when I fucking got. I'm recording this at 1 a.m. again. And I've just about had probably one of the most fun 2 to 3, 4 hours that I've ever had in my whole entire life, because I'm dead tired because I'm not used to this shit. Staying up so late. Especially not lately. And I have been watching for the past 2 hours stand-up comedy, which I've been into the past few days, and it's been amazing. Fuck, I'm in such a good mood, which is normally not present, so let's just jump right into this, eh? This is a festival. Fuck, that was the wrong one. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep this simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Theory has been working on posters. I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Alright, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Penis. I know, very amateur. Monica, you're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each one of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Well, the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're just putting it all into places in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yeah. So who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Oh, you're kidding me, Monica. You didn't really already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Which... I'm going to be putting my... Well, in German we have the saying of putting your Senf into something like... Ich gebe meinen Senf dazu. Meaning I'm going to put my mustard into something I shouldn't. Just giving my opinion to something that I shouldn't. But in this case, since I've watched 2 to 3 hours of somebody doing stand-up comedy on stage, it can be really fun from what I've seen. And personally, my experience with crowds is that I'm just bad at them because I have social anxiety and being stupid. But if you can do it, it can be fucking awesome for everybody involved. So, actually, don't write that idea off yet and try it out, because I think I might want to try it out sometime too. Just doing some shit on stage, performing for strangers. Fuck familiar people, to be honest. It's such a hassle to deal with people that you know as, and then you can get backlash from them, and it's just, it's kind of, yeah. Anyways, guys, no, sorry, I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Suki and Yuri have never shared the poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. So asked for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best are the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put each on a good performance, it will inspire others to do the same. God, I hope you can understand me doing this voice. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be. It will show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's about right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club together. Don't want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all that takes it is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. They were both silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe you, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with, you know. Alright. I can't. I have not decided on a proper voice for Sayori yet. I will not have to. Fuck, it's late. Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Foreshadowing. But anyway, let's move on with the naming. You know, I want you to choose a poem of yours where you're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, dog, homie, bro. You can't do that to me. Monica, just 2 seconds. Why is my mind? Oh god. You can't recite your poems in front of the club. How do you know? How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh. Don't worry. I'll start out to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Oh, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. First of all, before she recites the poem, clearing your throat like that, like is actually really bad for your throat, and your how's it, like the weird bands that you have inside of your throat, they just vibrate against the fucking walls of your throat, and it will damage your throat after time, and your voice will be dead after it. So don't do that. Try yawning or doing the like the summing thing, like when it be so you can feel in front of your lips and the start to vibrate. That's like, you learn that oddly enough in my school. I just want to share that fun bit. Oh yeah, her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her what? Wait, I didn't read that. More than that, her inflection is first. What is inflection? The fuck? Anyway, she knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before. She's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Oh god. That was so good, Monica. Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Determination. Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. That odd crash that you heard most likely was from my chair being lowered. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transfer into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Sorry for taking so much time yawning. Goddamn. Onward with the Vision novel. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we gave Yuri the recognition she deserved. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten to start applauding when it first stopped. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into a seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next in. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. What? Sorry I giggled. Why would you be sorry if you giggled? What? Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself in front of like a mirror in your own head. Maybe even in front of a stuffed animal. It's your poem, so it will come out the best way that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't probably think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she had said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. We did it! Good job, Sayori. I don't want to do the giggling. Even Elba liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What is that? What? You came out nicely, Sayori. His atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems could work quite well. The other poems could work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen your poems as yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Hey! Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Why am I embarrassed to do a giggle and not an elbow? But I'm kind of embarrassed to do a giggle. What is wrong with me? The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, here we are. Now, who's next? Nasugi. Don't make me go forever. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Also, I might think of changing the name from Elva Makes Toast to something else Elva related. Like, if you have any tips or any suggestions, put them, throw them into the comments if you'd like. That would be very much appreciated because comments are fun and I'd like to read some. I've gotten a few comments on my shorts before, which they were all sweet. This is one that was kind of weird, saying I left some repeat in the background and I forgot to turn it off, so you're welcome for all the hundreds of thousands of views you got from me. You're welcome, dude. And I was like, bro, what? No, you ain't. I see that in the statistics, bro. Yes, you got 3 views because you let it unloop for 3 times. Thank you, dude. But the 90 views didn't come from you. That's actually so fun that there's like 90 views, or I think a little bit more now, on a singular like 60-minute second clip of me talking shit. Which, here you go, this is a 60-minute clip of me talking shit. And to be honest, I love doing that. It's so fun. It's so fun to me. Very fun, very fun. I wonder how you guys see it. Just tell me, please, okay? Alright, back into character. Oh, my bad. Oh, it's fine. I might as well just get it over with. I was going to say back in character, I just meant continuing with the story. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for the day. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not good as everyone else. Don't worry so much about it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. You know, right in. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, bro. I'm going upstairs. Natsuki begrudgingly takes out of her seat. What gets out, not takes out, goodness. Makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. What are you fucks looking at me like that? Because you're presenting. That was Monica who said that. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears while she's still What does that mean? Uninfused? Alright, moving on with that. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Hence to the name, Jump. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? It's for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people is easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I would thank everyone for coming though. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what's it like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'm making pamphlets to let you know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be around. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Alright, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Oh my god, the music changed for once in fucking 10 years. Okay, it's just generic elevator music. God damn it. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write the poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, I clicked on options. Whoops. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Why do you have such an eye on Monica? Don't get it. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Fuck. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be well nice though. Okay. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Alva. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. That was a bit awkward, eh? I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words, so let's just say that one day Joey asked to walk home with you. Oh boy, here we go. It's this shit. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Devious laughter. I don't look. I don't want to answer this question because apparently Yuri is a love interest and Sayori apparently also isn't big, which is okay. Everybody in this fucking club is a love interest, but judging from the perspective that Sayori's our child dependent, we know each other more than anybody fucking else, and we have the same way. Like, we're literally one house apart in this game, so... Yeah. I decide to walk home with Yuri because I don't know... not with Yuri, with Sayori. Because I don't know what Yuri is all about or what this shit is, but I'm still just going to save for safety reasons. I would walk home with Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? She's so beautiful and smart. Jesus, amor. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Alpha. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so Yuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. Thankful Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? To be honest, okay. But first, poem time. Alright, grief. You should not be popping up with grief, Sayori. Wonderful. No, you should not be popping up with wonderful philosophy. Thank you very much. I left the vibrant, infinite, fluffy, unending misfortune, depression. Yeah, okay, you're depressed. So you're welcome to the club. You're welcome. Just stay here and just be here, okay? I'm going with Uncanny because Uncanny is fucking cool as fuck. Plus, about the fluffy thing, no, I will not. Well, okay, fuck it. I watched 2 hours of a show with a comedian that has the nickname called Fluffy, and his real name is Gabriel. Is Glacius? Glacius, yeah. Extraordinary. It was a pleasure to fucking watch a 2-hour-long fucking special with him. It was so good. It was so goddamn good. Unstable. Effulgent. Existence. Disaster. Sucks. Daydream. Nightgown. Nice. Oh, it's already a new day. Oh, I don't give you like a single cut frame to get you like through it. Oh boy, I'm so beat today. Oh, I might just call it a day soon and pass out on my bed. Let's keep going for a bit. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club couldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. But I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Bro, can't wait for the festival to start. It's gonna be great. I'm sorry, I'm making so many different accents that I can't do because I've been to the country once, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody. To be honest, I don't care. It's meant to be taken with a grain of salt, and just enjoy it. Ow, that was my hand. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Nasuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part festival, but it's a whole day of school where I get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Fucking awesome. Have you ever been to any Asian restaurant and just ordered like standard fried squid? Oh my god, it's delicious. Like, shit, it's can't be compared to anything. Like, they... In my country, it's like you have these octopus fried rings, and fuck, it's good. It's a kind of... I know it's not squid, but I've eaten squid too, and they're good. God, that was an experience in itself. Not gonna... that was... Anyways, squid, octopus, anything of that sort tastes delicious. Delicious at the wazoo. It's so good. I could gobble that shit out every second of the day. Just please shove it down my throat, Daddy. Squid, it's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because that's right in your name. On Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, jokes makes no sense in translation. Stop being meta. Oops. Wait, here you can see when I played. That's not where you can see where I played. The load game. First episode I recorded on the 20th of May. The second one I recorded on the 21st of May. And boom, we're a week later. Because I've been in a boarding house. Oh, what a fun time. Well, it was a good week. It was a good week this week. I think it went pretty well. Except me getting an F on a test I completely forgot about and didn't study before. Oh, great time. Also, I sure it makes no sense in translation. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fun. I messed up a little bit yesterday because I stopped the recording prematurely, so we're here where we left off. It's a shame, really, because I think that I had some really funny jokes at the end, and it was just fun in the end, really. Oh my ass! So we'll just continue like 10 minutes and then we'll stop and then we'll see where we left off or something like that. So we left off with Monica saying, "Oh my god, this joke makes no fucking sense in translation." Let's just focus on Irene today for now, okay? Oh boy. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as yours anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh yeah, before I forget to tell you, it's next day. I recorded this yesterday at 2 in the morning, and it's like fucking 13 hours after that. So that's fun. Yeah. Anyways, Sayori will come barging in, I guess. Sayori's sitting at a... Oh, she's... No, oh, okay. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little... Oh. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, okay. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has really dispersed me with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hello, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way would you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. I can remember being baffled at the word downcast, and since I actually do have my phone next to me where I can Google stuff on and not having to leave the window because, oh shit, there were shorts on. Downcast. Is that an actual word? It is. Downcast, of a person's eyes looking downward or feeling despondent. Huh. A shift. This is something, I guess. Apparently, downcast just means looking either looking down or being down, and something like that. It's weird. What do you think, so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. That right there is actually a sign of, oh boy, something is clearly wrong. Please help me. Oh goddamn. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised not. I'm not the one asking you, Ilva. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being with the club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. No. The thing is, if somebody wants to be left alone, leave them alone, please. If they discriminately tell you to, please just take a fucking step back on what you're doing. Take a step back. Most likely, it won't be nothing, but if you really have your suspicions, please go and talk to them and ask if they would like company or not. Because if they want to, then stay with them, have a good conversation with them, because that can make a person stay, especially when they're depressed or having other neurodivergent issues in the current moment. So, helping them out with that is really good. But yeah. Person of interest, Monica. What the fuck do you mean by that? God damn. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Elva. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light that was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. You're so funny, Alva. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as a chill fool because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try to not think about this first now, you know? Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear it from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do so. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I think this is... yeah, that's perfect, because this is where we left off, or where I ended the initial episode. So just going to overwrite it. And I think we can keep going a bit, like a few more minutes, I guess. A few more minutes of my shit. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to... Oh god! Sorry, the yawn always gets the better of me. How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. Oh, you definitely were. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. No, it's not. You see, this kind of behavior is the thing that drives us down. It's not romantic to ask if a person is alright and if they're feeling fine. There's something called platonic love, romantic love, and sexual attraction or love. There can be platonic love without romantic love, and there can be romantic love without platonic love, and romantic love without sexual love, and platonic love with sexual love. That would be, but there's still these three kinds of shits, and this is a whole entire platonic situation in my eyes, and I have that quite a lot, and maybe I have people looking at me like Yuri is, but fuck that. To be honest, fuck it. Let's go with that. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about our feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Alva, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person, like all of us. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Bro. Okay, let's just move on. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple person, guy, girl, whatever the fuck. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is, bro. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some rating? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Alright, now we're entering a domesticated situation again, which we will be leaving for next episode. Or, yeah, we'll be leaving it here with Monica. Thank you everyone for coming to this part. If you even came to this part, that's very nice and very amazing. We're just going to overwrite this one. And thank you for sticking around, even though with the failures that I had, and I hope you had fun with this episode. And take care of yourselves, alright? Goodbye.